Good morning, TeraBYTEs. Today is March 23rd, 2023. My name is Cypress, and this is NewsBYTEs. You know what that means? 3/23 for 2023.
Welcome to NewsBYTEs. My name is Hunter. 3/23 for 23? Wait, how do we celebrate that?
I'm not sure, Hunter, but I think Mr. Cannon might be slipping a bit. I can see it in the scripts. But I won't tell him that, neither should you.
Cypress? I think you kind of did. He edits the script and the videos, so. And when all of New Code Academy watches it, I think they're all gonna know that you said that. But quick, let's change the subject with a message from Miss Humes, followed by TeraBYTE Weather.
Hey, middle schoolers, Mr. Duro here talking to you about track and field signups. Just to let you know, you can sign up right now. Here's what you do. You go to your middle school of choice. I'm going to pick Oak Grove Middle School, and I'm going to go to that website. And once there, you can scroll down. So this works the same with Olson or Valley View. And then you scroll down, and you'll find an area that says Activities and Athletics. That's what we're doing, athletic stuff. Click on that. And there is a button for athletics. You can learn a little bit more about it. There's also a sports physical form that you'll need to get done. In order to say that you are healthy enough to participate in the sport, you need a doctor to go ahead and sign that. There are free physicals offered right here. So check those out. It's information for you. Let's go ahead and pick on athletics. Here's a little how to register for track and field. There's information. There's the schedule. There's track and field sign up. Yeah, here's where you want to go though. Okay. You want to register. Want to get you there. Right here, there's this thing called the registration. You click on that, and there's instructions for your parents. Your parents will need to help you out and do this, okay? There is the register now button once you've read the instructions, and there's also that doctor's physical form that they have to sign to say to us that you're healthy enough to participate in track and field. Once you're ready to register, click on this purple thing that says register now. And you get the site that pops up. You follow the instructions. You'll be good to go.
Good morning, TeraBYTEs. Today, March 23rd, is World Meteorological Day. So let's kick off the episode with some weather. Well, TeraBYTEs, I think we crossed the line into spring. Today will be our coldest day at 38 degrees. With the rest of the week and into next week in the lower to mid 40s. We will see some clouds in the sky all week, but at this point, no snow this week. Start putting away your winter gear and break out those shorts. Well, maybe not quite shorts weather yet, but it looks like we're heading that way. Back to you, Cypress and Hunter.
Okay, while we were gone, I did some research for March 23rd, 2023. And what I found, oh boy, it is a mouthful. First up is National Puppy Day, National Chia Day, National Chipped and Dip Day, and National Melba Toast Day.
Also, for those Harry Potter fans who find themselves in the Ravenclaw Common Room, today is also Ravenclaw Pride Day. Break out your blue and gold and celebrate.
Hi everyone, and welcome to this week of Eating with Edyn. I'm Edyn, and for this week, along with our hot chocolate team, to finish up our hot chocolate vacation, we are going to be traveling to Mexico and having their hot chocolate, and I'm also going to be making some hot chocolate Mexican cookies. And this recipe is from Martha's Store. So for this, you will need the basic ingredients for cookies: sugar, butter, eggs, baking soda, and some salt and flour, of course. And you're also going to be adding a few more. You're going to be adding some cocoa powder, cream of tartar, cinnamon, and optional chili powder. Another little optional thing, some marshmallows, a few little marshmallows on each cookie. So now, let's get started. The liquid version of this Mexican hot chocolate. So what you will need is milk, sugar, chocolate bits, vanilla, ground cinnamon, and ground cayenne, and some cinnamon sticks. And this is just a little add-on. You can have some marshmallows, whipped cream, and this is actually a Mexican/Colombian frother. And so you just use it like this in your drink, and eventually will froth up. So now let's get started. Okay, so I'm using my 1.5 cup measurement. I've already added 1.5 cup of milk. Okay, so now we need to add the cocoa powder. Okay, so we had to transfer to a little bit of a bigger pot for extra room. So now we're going to add 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder. Now time to add our sugar. Now you need 3 tablespoons of the granulated sugar. Okay, so now you're going to add your spices. The recipe calls for 1 teaspoon of ground cayenne, but I really can't handle that, so I'm going to put like 1/8 of a teaspoon, and then 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Okay, now 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and let boil. So you're going to want to stir for 5 minutes, and this smells so good. You can actually smell the chocolate and the sugar mixed up all together. So delicious. Okay, so now the next step is to pour in your chocolate bits and stir until it's melted. Okay, now it's finally ready to be poured into cups, and try this delicious spicy hot chocolate. Okay, so now it's finally time to pour it in. So this is what I'm using today to pour it in. So it's not as thick as other hot chocolates are, but it's just as delicious. So we also made some homemade whipped cream, and I'm also going to add a little bit of some cocoa powder on top. So, and now we just have to add a cinnamon stick, and this is Mexican hot chocolate. Ta-da! So, over this hot chocolate extravaganza, we've learned to do one thing: take a bite out of hot chocolate travel. See you all next week. Bye.
Welcome to NewsBYTEs. My name is Basco. Our news story today comes from Shropshire, England, where a charity put together young children and elderly cats for a good cause. The cat rescue wanted to help struggling readers and give extra attention to their aging cat population. So they brought in children who needed practice with their reading skills and paired them with the cats in their retirement village. The cats enjoyed the company, and the children were more comfortable reading to a snuggly companion. Win-win. The event was such a success, perhaps they should plan future events. You know, our older cat population deserves the same love and respect as our kittens. Hopefully that Liam kid will stick around and read to me when I retire. This has been NewsBYTEs with Basco, and remember, I love tuna. Bye!
Mason here, and good morning, TeraBYTEs. My name is Mason, and I'm here today with Zachary Hurdle. Welcome, Zachary.
Hello, my name is Zachary Hurdle. Thank you so much for the opportunity to be on your news segment.
Can you tell us, what do you do for a living, and how does computer science help you do it?
So I am an entrepreneur. I am a chef. I am a web developer. I wear many hats, and computer science, generally speaking, helps me interface with the world in some sense, with food and beverage, with my, when I'm doing a pop-up, for example, I need a website. I need a POS, a point of sale. So using like Square or PayPal, having like a card reader, something along those lines. So computer science really becomes useful. And then when I'm doing web development, it's useful in any front. More recently, I've been working in Google Sheets, and there's a lot of really exciting stuff going on with ChatGPT and being able to plug in different tools in that way. So I feel as though tech permeates throughout my life, regardless of what I'm doing. And that's really exciting to me.
What drew you to computers and computer science?
My dad, he is also in computers and computer science. He does programming, web development, all of that. So just having that exposure as I was growing up and knowing that it was an opportunity that I could dig into, I saw like different books about, how-tos of learning different programming languages. So again, I was exposed to the general ethos of computers and computer science growing up.
What advice would you give to a middle school student interested in computer science?
My old advice before this wave of tech and AI and everything was to stay plugged in. And I guess with, all the social media and everything, it's hard not to be plugged in. But my advice now would be to hold on to your passions, if you're into crocheting, for example, to really dive deep into that. So if you're doing one thing and that's your steady job, that's what's enabling you to do what you do on a day-to-day basis, keep your hobbies and really dive deep into them in different ways. And whether it's the community that comes out of that or the knowledge that you gain from exploring whatever the field is, it can be very rewarding.
Finally, what is one misconception people have about computer science and people who work in that field?
I think I was thinking about this the other day, and I heard about it, just somebody talking about this computer science and computers used to not be cool. It was a sort of nerdy thing to be into computers and to know how to do anything that was going on with, the computer that's taking up an entire room. So the notion that, one is nerdy or that there's even a bad connotation in relation to, being nerdy or something along those lines, I would certainly say that's a misconception that people have. And as more and more people are becoming involved in tech in different ways, you have, just the entire world, some point contributing and being involved in and engaging with tech in all these different ways and incorporating it into their line of work or, line of interest, their hobbies.
Thank you, Zachary. We really appreciate you taking the time to talk with us today and sharing your story about how you got into computers and computer science.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. I'm looking forward to seeing the news segment. I hope you have a great day.
Now on to Barbara with the meaning of this.
Hello, beautiful people. I am Barbara here, and today I came to warn you to check out your Canvas launch page for our current image, and don't forget to add your best caption. We'll have a new brain teaser next week. Then we'll share your best caption in 2 weeks. See you then!
Oh, hey there. I'm taking over for Atlas. And I have a joke for you. What can you serve but never eat? A Bible.
What are you guys?
Well, that brings us to the end of this week's episode of NewsBYTEs. 323 for 23.
Remember to go hug a puppy and chow down some Melba toast. I don't even know what Melba toast is.
Or break out your Harry Potter gear. Thanks for watching. See you next week, and remember
to take a bite out of learning, or in my case, this delicious 10-pound dog.
Well, that brings us to the end of this week's week's episode, NewsBYTEs 23.
And remember?
That's so cute, actually.